but the engagement was talking about name a comedian you don't think is funny. Why would I do something like that?
The thirst is real. The thirst is real.
Now, Steve Harvey put out a tweet earlier, and it said, a comedian you don't find funny at all. So, of course, Jess Hilarious has something to say about this. And Uncle Steve responded, we going to get to Jess Hilarious in a second, but we going to let Steve talk first, all right?
All right, I got to take some time to address this here. I came down here to get away, get in some nature, do some fishing. Somebody works for me on my Twitter, put a statement out that was totally negative. I got to take responsibility for it because they work for me. But the engagement was talking about name a comedian you don't think is funny. Why would I do something like that? That don't even make no damn sense. My whole brand is to be motivational. And I'm going to turn around and say something like that. You don't know where these young people at in their career, man. They could be coming up in anything. I'm all about positivity. I would have never done nothing like that. I'm so pissed off right now, man. Talking about I was trying to get some engagement. Okay. You trying to get some employment too. My bad, y'all. Now I got to come on here and do something, doing a damn selfie. So here it is. I'm sorry. Man, my bad, y'all. Won't happen again, though.
All right. Now, y'all heard from Uncle Steve. He said it wasn't him and it was somebody on his team. Now, I'm inclined to believe him because when he said somebody was trying to get engagement, if y'all don't know, Elon Musk has been paying people to tweet on Twitter. So if you get a lot of engagement and a lot of views, you can get paid. And you see, this tweet had 1 million views, all right? So that would have been a nice payday for Uncle Steve, but I think he ended up deleting the tweet, and I don't know how Twitter works with their payment. If you delete the tweet, can you still get paid? I don't know, but I can see somebody on Steve's team being like, you know what? This gonna get them talking. Let's talk about what comedian do you think is funny or not. But, of course, that does not go with Steve Harvey's brand, okay? Now, Jess Hilarious has something to say about this, and lately, she been talking a lot. Ever since she got that job at the Breakfast Club, she feels like she has to speak on everything, all right? And even Angela Yee didn't talk about everything in the media. She talked about spicy stuff. She talked about things that will get the people talking. This sounded like Jess Hilarious was a little offended because I heard from the grapevine that when that tweet came out and they said, who you don't think is funny, who a comedian? A lot of people said at Jess Hilarious, at Jess Hilarious, at Jess Hilarious. I heard, who was that? Corey Holcomb called her less hilarious, okay? so I think she got a little offended. And she went at Steve's. Her thing was basically he too old to be doing this. He should stay in his lane. But you know, I don't know what it is now, man. These young comedians feel like they can go at the legends. I don't care if Steve really did make the tweet. Jess Hilarious, you just walked up in the door. I know you done work hard. You grinded. You more popular and famous than me. And you getting a bigger bag than me. At least from entertainment. I'm not hating on you. I'm just saying, I don't know if this started with Monique, but everybody feel like they can come at Steve Harvey and the legends now. Just because they say or do something you don't like. He still paved the way for you. I don't care if he a man or a female. If it ain't for Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, I'll even throw Monique in there. Some more. Who else? We can keep them coming. D.L. Hughley. Keep them coming. Chris Rock. Dave Chappelle. Okay, Chris Tucker. You and all the other people who done came up off of social media, it wouldn't be no lane for y'all. And if we gonna hold people to the fire in hip hop for that, we gotta hold these comedians to that too. Okay, he said who you don't think is, well, first off, he said it wasn't him. But like I said, let's just say if it was him. So what? Get your funny up. Because like he said, like Steve said, if you just starting out and people don't think you funny, what that mean? You gonna stop? It's a lot of people who don't think Kevin Hart is funny. That don't stop him. So it is what it is. Everybody is not gonna like you. And if they added you and said you a comedian that they didn't like, and I'm not talking about just Jess, I'm talking about any other comedian, get in the lab. It's a lot of people who don't like my YouTube videos. If somebody put out a tweet and said, name a YouTuber you don't like, who you think is trash, and they said never gave up, never gave up, never gave up, never gave up, I'm going to be right back in this chair the next day going hard. Okay? I'm not going to waste my time responding to a tweet. A tweet. Okay? But at the same time, Jess Hilarious is entitled to her opinion. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. I will see y'all next time. Peace.